What's up, my fellow Jets fans? Welcome to the latest episode of the New York Jets State of Mind podcast, coming at you as I love to do each and every week. This is your boy, Malcolm Harper, aka MHJetsFan83. You can follow me on X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at MHJetsFan83, which is one word, all lowercase. If you want to hear the audio version of this podcast, it is available on any of the digital platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Amazon Music. If you want to watch the video version of my podcast, this episode and all of my previous episodes that started back in October are available on my YouTube channel. To all of my first-time followers, welcome to my podcast. Or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel for the first time, welcome aboard to my channel. I'm glad you can make it. If you're already a follower, welcome back. Before I get to my reactions to the free agent signings that has happened so far and another mock draft that I looked up, if you could do me a huge favor and share my channel and podcast with other Jets fans and NFL fans, that would be greatly appreciated. Wow, a lot has happened since my last episode, so let's get right to it. The first free agent signing of the offseason is Jamien Sherwood. He signs a 3-year, $45 million contract with $30 million guaranteed. I absolutely love this move, and here's why. His story is amazing. He was drafted in the 5th round in the 2021 NFL draft as a safety and converted over to linebacker. After C.J. Mosley got hurt this past season, Jamien Sherwood stepped in and led the team in tackles with 158 in 2024 and was named the Curtis Martin team MVP this past season. He also led the team in snaps with 1,107, including special teams. I am also glad that the Jets were able to keep one of our homegrown players and not see one of our own walk away in free agency. Jets fans, we have seen this so many times in Jets history. A couple of players, James Ferrier, Jonathan Vilma, and Demario Davis. And the list goes on and on and on. And Sherwood is only going to get better under the Steve Wilson's defensive scheme. Now, the next free agent signing is Justin Fields. He signs a 2-year deal worth $40 million with $30 million guaranteed, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Essentially, it's a 1-year deal. And here's why I love this signing as well, too. If Justin Fields does not even pan out this upcoming season, the Jets could cut him. They can reevaluate the quarterback position as well. Connor Rogers of SNY had this tweet, and he said, with the Jets landing Justin Fields and having Tyrod Taylor on the roster, I wonder if they increase the chances of taking a shot on Jalen Milroe, the quarterback of Alabama, on day 2 and letting him sit the entire rookie season. If this is the plan, I have no issue with this because we don't have to go reach for a quarterback this season, in my opinion. We will still need to draft a quarterback, though, with the mid to late rounds. Also, if we can also trade up for a quarterback in next year's QB draft class, which is projected to be deep anyways. I reposted this on my X account when DJ Metcalf was traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers ended up sending the 2nd-round pick to Seattle Seahawks and signed his 5-year, $150 million contract extension. They had a picture of DK with his girlfriend along with Russell Wilson and his wife, Sierra. And I was like, on my X account, don't be surprised if Justin Fields signs with the Jets and Russell Wilson resigns with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And lo and behold, I called it. And some Jet fans basically gave me props for nailing it. So I rest my case. So, not to mention the fact that I could not see Justin Fields going back to the Pittsburgh Steelers after they did him dirty for benching him after a 4-2 record to start the season last year. He wants to be a starter, and to me, I think he has an upside. And he's 26 years old, so we have nothing to lose at this point. Now, his college teammate, Garrett Wilson, should be doing cartwheels right now that his college teammate is going to be throwing him the football. Now, let's move right along to the next signing in free agency, and that will be cornerback Brandon Stephens. He signed a 3-year contract worth $36 million, which includes $23 million fully guaranteed. He was a former 3rd-round pick of the Baltimore Ravens. It's $13 million a year salary. It's not too bad for a cornerback, knowing the fact that Sauce Gardner is literally getting ready to break the bank after Jason Horn of the Carolina Panthers, who plays cornerback, signs a $100 million 4-year contract extension with $70 million guaranteed. So my thing is, I am curious to know what Sauce Gardner's contract extension is going to be like. So hopefully in the next several months, we will actually know what that contract is going to be. So getting back to Stevens for a second, based on the information that I looked up on Stevens, I know he had a down year, which he allowed 66 receptions for 906 yards and 4 touchdowns, according to Rich Simeon, the Jets report from ESPN. But I believe in Aaron Glenn. And in sports, coaching matters. It's that simple. And let's stay with the cornerbacks for a second. Did y'all see DJ Reed's tweet about thanking the Jets? What a class act he was the last 3 years. I wish him nothing but the best in Detroit. Next free agent signing is Andre Cisco, the safety from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He signs a 1-year contract worth $10 million. And based on the highlights that I've seen on X, he's a hard hitter and a ball hog as well when he played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We definitely need safeties, which is clearly the weakest position on the defense. Little side note, Ashton Davis ended up signing a 1-year contract with the Miami Dolphins. And Sauce Gardner basically tweeted saying they're snapping in the front office and added 3 fire emojis. So right now, in my opinion, on offense, we still need a wide receiver, we still need a tight end, and a right tackle now that Morgan Moses has signed his 3-year contract with the New England Patriots. Now, on the flip side of it, on defense, we need a defensive tackle now that Solomon Thomas signed a 2-year contract with the Dallas Cowboys. I am very, very happy that Javon Kinlaw is not with the Jets anymore. And the Commanders literally overpaid for him. 3 years, $45 million. Come on, he is not worth that. At least the Jets don't have to worry about it anymore, and that's the Washington Commanders' problem. Oh, we still need another safety. As I mentioned, Tony Adams was placed with the right to first refusal tender. Basically, he's a restricted free agent, which means the Jets will have the opportunity to match any offer. The tender will cost the Jets $3.2 million in guaranteed money this upcoming season. And I like the Jets' approach in free agency so far. Not overpaying for these guys. These guys are still young as well, 24 to 26 years old, with a lot of upside. So I like that, what Darren Muji is actually doing in terms of signing these free agents. So hopefully when the league year starts tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we'll have more Jet signings. Hopefully the GM, Darren Muji, has a trade that is up his sleeve. Now, moving right along to the latest NFL mock draft that I randomly looked up. Now, this is from CBSSports.com. I'm going to post the link in the description, but Garrett Podell, the writer of the article, has the Jets selecting Will Campbell, the offensive tackle from LSU, in his mock draft 2.0. This was his direct quote. He said, quote, "The Jets have an opening at left tackle with Tyron Smith hitting free agency, and they decided to fill it with the draft's best offensive line prospect at LSU, Will Campbell. Yes, they did use their first-round pick last year, 11th overall, on Penn State, Olu Fashanu, but now New York has 2 bookend tackles to support the team's next quarterback. I don't mind this pick at all. You cannot have enough left tackles, though, especially protecting the quarterback's blind side. So those are my reactions from the latest free agency signings and the latest mock draft that I saw on CBSSports.com. So before I get on out of here for the week, let me get to the latest shout-outs. I want to give a shout-out to the following new followers that have followed me on X. John Mitchell, a.k.a. John R. Mitch 328, and Tony Trefero, a.k.a. at Jets Maniac. Also, I want to give a big ups to the new followers on Instagram. My buddy, Nick Shine, a.k.a. nshine78. On a side note, make sure you follow his YouTube channel, The Nick Shine Show. His show is absolutely phenomenal. My buddy, Donald Wolf, a.k.a. at NYJets1969, and NYJR, a.k.a. at NYJetsReport. Big shout out to the new follower that followed me on my YouTube channel, Anita Carlisle, a.k.a. Anita Carlisle 7930. And lastly, I want to give a big ups to the following new followers that have followed me on TikTok. Blasian, a.k.a. Blasian IDK. My name is NYJ, a.k.a. at retro underscore rainy day underscore pros Z. No Face Jones 84 at aka at NoFaceJones84, and Kenneth Swartoff, aka at Kenneth Swartoff. Thank you all for the follow. I really appreciate it. And on that note, I am signing off. I cannot thank you enough for following me on this podcast and my YouTube channel. Hit me up on social media at X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and go to the search box and type my name, MHJetsFan83, which is one word, all lowercase. For those of you watching on my YouTube channel, hit the like and subscribe button down below so that my channel can grow. If y'all want to hear the previous audio episodes of my podcast, they are all available on any of the digital platforms of Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Rate me a 5 stars, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification button. For those of you who want to watch the previous episodes of my podcast on my YouTube channel, they are available when I started the video version of my podcast back in October. And also, I will be posting key clips of this episode on my YouTube and TikTok pages, respectively. The NFL League year is less than 24 hours away, and hopefully, more free agent signings are coming down the pipe. I will be back next week to possibly more free agency signings, the latest Jets news, and some scheduled individual pro days, and another mock draft that I will find. So as always, I always end this podcast with the Jet chant. Jets, 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 Jets. Stay safe and take care.